What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clay'sCoins. I believe competence creates confidence, so I'm here to bring you some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not an indication nor a suggestion to buy, hold, or sell any cryptocurrency or stock talked about in this video or on this channel. Today, we're going to be looking at a couple cryptocurrencies that I think are going to change lives. You can pick these up for under $20, and pretty soon, in my opinion, they're going to be going to like the $200, maybe even $2,000 range. Based on the circulating supply, what they're at right now, what some other cryptocurrencies similar to them have done, we're looking at some absolute bangers, guys. Before we get into the video, guys, all I need you to do, real quick, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go follow me on Twitter at RealClaysCoins. I actually just got done with a giveaway, gave away a little bit of money on CashApp. So if you want to take advantage of that, make sure to keep up with, different coins, different things I'm talking about. You can hop into Twitter Spaces with me and talk to me directly, do little questions, Q&As and things like that. Hear some, get some dope alpha dropped on you, different things, all the shameless plugs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But Twitter, like, subscribe. I'll give you a moment to do those right now. Dope. Thank you guys so much. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I can't believe it, guys. Just a couple months ago, I was hoping for 1,000, and we're about to double that. So this is crazy, guys. Thank you. With its recent testnet launching of USN, Near Protocol is talked about right now to potentially be the next Terra Luna. And if you guys know me, if you guys have been following this channel for a little bit, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button real quick, and that way you can keep up, because Terra Luna is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies and my #1 favorite ecosystem. The ecosystem that Terra Labs has built is absolutely insane, and the ecosystem that the Near Foundation is building, I believe that's what they're called, the Near Foundation. It's incredible. Near Protocol is a banger, guys. Seriously, this is one of those cryptocurrencies I talk about where we could be witnessing a real-time ascension to greatness. I literally made those claims about Terra Luna before it dropped down to like the $50 mark and then ran up to the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world. If you guys were able to get in on Terra Luna when I first started talking about it, and it was in like the top 20, top 30 crypto in the world, which is nothing to shake a stick at. I mean, a top 30 cryptocurrency in the world, right now there's what, 19,000? Yeah, 19,063 cryptos. If you can even get to the top 1,000, you've done something right. Let alone the top 100 or top 10, it's beyond an exclusive club. So, Near Protocol, with the launch of USN on its testnet, I don't believe that its stablecoin has launched on its mainnet yet. Let me know in the comment section down below. However, it's one of the most talked about and stable gainers of the entire year thus far. Near Protocol is utilizing a unique variation of sharding called Nightshade. That's their trademark name for it. Near can achieve up to 100,000 transactions per second with near instant transaction finality. Near has been focusing on funding DeFi teams and also actively looking for projects building DAOs, NFTs, any games or gamified systems. They've been really focusing on funding those and looking for more projects to, like I said, like Terra Labs has been doing, like Luna. Luna had a huge push in their DeFi ecosystem, and they've also worked with NFTs, gamified NFTs with like Star Terra and different things like that. I mean, Anchor Protocol is a banger of a DeFi play, and that's built on Terra Labs. Obviously, this is not about Terra, but I've recently seen a lot of similarity, good cases laid out for the similarities between Luna and Near, and I'm a huge advocate for that comparison at this point in time. Obviously, Near is going to be its own thing. It's like comparing Terra to Bitcoin, where it's not really a comparison. Yes, they're both store of value tokens, but Terra Luna has such a vast ecosystem that, if we were talking about, I am more of a fan of Terra Luna than Bitcoin. I'm going to just say that right outright. And Near Protocol is looking to run up. It's already ranked number 18 in the world. I remember just a few months ago, it was in the top 50. So, talking about running up into the top 20 now, if this was a basketball player, you know what I mean? If there's any NBA fans, If we were talking about a top 50 player in the NBA who in just a few months ran up and was now ranked on like ESPN or SportsCenter, NBA.com, ranked them number 18. I mean, you're talking about an all-star team candidate now. The top 24 players are going to go to an all-star team. So you just went from a top 50 in the league to an all-star, one of the best of two teams in the entire league. You know what I mean? So Near Protocol, I guess it's an all-star candidate at this point. We're going to go ahead and run with that, actually. It actually just hit its 2-year birthday for its mainnet launch, too. So it's actually rather fitting. A nice 2-year birthday present. And I think we're going to see a test of the $12 range before seeing a retest of the $20 resistance mark, and then when the market starts to turn around, even in the process of us retesting that $20 resistance, I think we're going to go absolutely parabolic. Triple digits will be the next stop for Near, with $1 billion in its circulating supply, 678. The room for growth on Near Protocol is simply in conjunction with the growth of the overall market. The more the overall market grows, the possibilities are limitless for a project like Near Protocol. Obviously, there's downside. Anything can happen. Like I've said before, my new 3 has been speculation, innovation, and exploitation. You know, where we've kind of past with all the innovation that Near Protocol has implemented, it's really put away a lot of that speculation, and now we have the exploitation factor where things could get exploited on Near Protocol, especially with a new stablecoin launching that may, you know, have some hacks, have some user funds lost. That might not be the end for the project. All that will do is create a better, more secure project, and will secure projects that are developed after Near Protocol. So everything about it is good. The innovation, speculation, and exploitation, those are all necessary, and it's not necessarily necessary evils, but, you know, they all, regardless of what happens to the individual project those affect, it will benefit the overall crypto market forever, in my opinion. And I mean, guys, just looking at the yearly chart for Near Protocol, I mean, not even going too far in depth, this is one of the best looking charts in all of cryptocurrency at the moment, especially when you talk about the last 3 months. Let's look at this 3-month chart. I mean, during the time period that we've been in, this is insane. To see growth like this from 758 upwards of $20 in a time period where everything else was absolutely cataclysmically dumping. I mean, people were genuinely, in a healthy way, gaining money on their investment, hitting ROI with Near Protocol when other companies and other investors were considering declaring bankruptcy. Shout out Michael Scott. I could talk about Near Protocol for a while. I think one of my influencer friends, I would call him, you know, an acquaintance, pretty much a friend by now, Crypto for Columbus, you can follow him over on Twitter. He was saying that if someone was able to make a NFT project on Near Protocol right now and really get it circulating in the social media mainstream, it would be astronomical. And I have to agree with that, because with the way NFT projects are going and the way Near Protocol can handle their transaction finality, it's a win-win, guys. One thing you guys will start to realize, if you haven't already, when it comes to the overall crypto market, is that a lot of the prices and price action you witness, it's based on a lot of speculation and the idea of how big a project can become when it actually launches and the things that we're investing in actually happen. You know what I mean? A lot of these projects, especially when it comes to like crypto gaming, the metaverse, things like that, they're not actually real functioning games that you can play. A lot of them are speculation. A lot of them haven't even launched an ICO, so you can buy the cryptocurrency for their game, let alone started allowing any even alpha or beta gameplay testers, let alone the full influx of hundreds of thousands of players onto their servers. We're very far out, and that's why the speculation comes into play always. So when you're talking about cryptocurrency as a whole, it's a very good chance that a lot of the projects that you're looking at are kind of only hitting on a few of their goals. They're really working to innovate and accomplish these things as the entire crypto market evolves and Web3 becomes more mass adopted, and people feel more comfortable in the Web3 space. However, Chainlink, ticker symbol Link, has some of the most real-world utility and present-day use cases of any cryptocurrency on the market, and it is currently securing billions of dollars for DeFi projects like Aave, Synthetix, Compound, and the 1% daily interest service we'll be discussing in our next video. Yeah, 1% daily. So keep your eyes out for that one. Go ahead and hit that bell notification after you've hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss that update, because it's an excellent investment opportunity, guys. It's one that I am invested in, and none of the cryptocurrencies on today's list I'm invested in, the one we're about to talk about next and the one we just talked about, Near Protocol, I'm gonna be picking some up here as soon as a price comes down. I'm gonna be hitting it, because that's one thing I like to do, is look at a very large amount of cryptocurrencies and, diversify in the sense of what I'm looking at. If you are only looking at 5 or 10 different cryptocurrencies, it's going to be a lot more limiting in the price action that you can get in on. And, if you say every Tuesday you want to put $100 in, but this Tuesday everything's up 15%, it wouldn't really be wise to buy when everything's up, especially in a time like this when it's going to come back down. So the more cryptocurrencies you can look out for and the more cryptocurrencies you can watch, the more ability you'll have to really find a price you like on the day and time that you like, because I know as well as that when you want to buy something, you want to buy it. And if you have that feeling, that itch, those itchy palms, if you really want to buy some cryptocurrency, you're going to find some to buy. The more cryptocurrencies and altcoins you have on your radar for investment opportunities, the better chance you'll be able to have of the coincidental discovery that a cryptocurrency you like is in a good price range and you have money to buy it, and there you go. You know what I mean? That's the dream. But if you're only watching a couple coins, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Recently landing ex-chairman and CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, partnerships with AccuWeather, the Associated Press, FedEx, and other real-world companies, and staking, along with other decentralized finance features, are in the works, being implemented, or are already being rolled out as we speak. At this price range, Link is an absolute buy in my opinion, and I can see some movement towards the $17 to $18 range. This is an overall phenomenal project. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. When it comes to a solid, real project that I can see lasting for an extended period of time, Chainlink is one of them. I mean, when real cryptocurrency projects use Chainlink, that has utility right there. I mean, most of these projects are used by no one, let alone other massive cryptocurrencies. If you have projects like Compound or Synthetix or Aave relying on billions of dollars being brought to them by Chainlink, there's a good chance that Chainlink's going to be around for a little bit. You see what I mean? And I'll actually go over to our little friend that we haven't visited in a while, Coin Price Forecast. Coin Price Forecast right now is saying that by the end of the year, you're going to see a 29% return on your investment for Chainlink, 57% up to 107% by the end of 2024, talking about a $28.03. However, I think that's a very conservative estimate. Obviously, take these predictions with a grain of salt. I don't know how many times I'll be able to say that on my channel before I want to headbutt my desk for saying that, or that no one has a crystal ball. However, they're both true. These are price forecasts, and when it comes to, even stock market price forecasts are a little bit out there, let alone cryptocurrency. I mean, no one can call crypto. If they could, they would be ignorantly rich and not sharing their secrets with you whatsoever. And if you think they would, you're blind and you're going to fall victim to scams. Chainlink, I think we can easily see Chainlink push towards the $20 level this year. By the end of 2022, we should be seeing this 21, maybe even upwards of the $25 mark. I think that's attainable by the end of this year, especially when everything starts to turn around. And one thing you'll notice is the coin price forecast It's either, 15 to 20% or like 400% with a lot of cryptocurrencies. There's a hard, it's not much of an in between, but another video that's going to be coming out here in the next couple days is going to be 10 of the coin price forecast, huge forecast specifically for this website. We're gonna I'm gonna look through and go through some different cryptocurrencies that as of today, coin price forecast thinks are gonna do parabolic numbers like 300 to 400%. Crazy stuff. So keep your eye out for that. Comment down below and let me know which coin you think is going to be featured in that list. And now this one I am excited for. Described as a distributed, open, and extensible naming system based on the Ethereum blockchain, ENS is the reason that everyone thinks they're cool on Twitter by putting .eth in their username. Ethereum Name Service is the first project to bring the domain naming service, DNS, as you all may know, to Web3, and was originally a part of the Ethereum Foundation before separating and becoming its own open source project in about 2018. With only 20.25 million tokens in circulation and 100 million in the max supply, we are really looking at a huge, this has a more finite max supply than Ethereum itself. That's pretty crazy. We're talking about astronomical growth potential. I'm talking like 100x gains, maybe even upwards of 1,000x. When you talk about the real world utility and the comparison between, everyone likes to talk about the metaverse and cryptocurrency and this huge wave in technology and compare it to the .com bubble. Well, what is the .com bubble? What is .com? That's a domain named service. That's that .com, being able to buy that and have a website is a domain name. The comparison to that for Web3 is .eth. So instead of the .com bubble, we're literally going to witness the .eth bubble, and any and all projects that have like .eth, .io, anything like that are going to friggin' explode just off the speculation of the potential innovation until you have the exploitation that ends up happening and then creates more innovation, which creates more speculation. The cycle continues. But all that cycle is revolved around that .eth name that is going to be taking over and revolutionizing the way we interact with the so-called internet. Not financial advice. And if I'm saying this again, you know it's for a reason. Ethereum name service has about 50 cents, maybe 75 cents to drop, and I'm going to be packing my friggin' bags. I'm talking about I am buying as much as I can afford to lose. And then I'm going to start like G-force tests. You know how they put the astronauts in and they pump up to like G6, 7Gs, 8Gs, and the astronauts are like trying to fight to keep consciousness. That's what I'm going to have to start doing to prepare my body for the velocity that it would need to break out of orbit, because that's what we're going to be looking at with Ethereum name service. I really think, guys, we're looking at a 100x token right here, and it's ranked 170 right now. This should, when everything turns around and people really start, Web3 really takes a hold, there's no reason Ethereum name service shouldn't be a top 15, top 10 even cryptocurrency in the world. Anyone and everyone is going to be using it to name their service. And then with Ethereum 2, or, formerly known as Ethereum 2, the Ethereum consensus layer coming out, that's going to be a massive positive catalyst for it. The factors that would indicate that this is a good buy are just running up. Every indication for this, every bullish sentiment that you need, in my opinion, is being shown right now for Ethereum name service. I never thought that we'd see ENS below $20. It is now sitting at 14. This is just, when you see, the aisle in Walmart with the great big yellow sign, you already know what it says. It's clearance. How come people flock to that aisle to try to find a good deal, but whenever a cryptocurrency is down, they stay away from it? It's weird, right? It's like when you walk into a store, if you were to see a clearance section or a these prices just got increased section, which would you go to? You'd go to the clearance section because you're not going to spend more when you could have just bought it at the clearance, especially when you're witnessing employees take items out of clearance and put it into the these prices just got raised. It doesn't make much sense to go to the these prices just got raised aisle. So stop filtering to your percentile gains and start filtering to your percentile losses when you're looking at cryptocurrencies to get into. Because if you're buying when a cryptocurrency is up 30%, I don't know why you're complaining when you're down 20% and the price is just correcting. You played yourself. Alright guys, that's going to be everything for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to have a couple videos coming out. One is that 1% daily return investment, decentralized finance. In my opinion, it is a money printer, and I just can't. I've been procrastinating, I'm like 70 videos in on my channel, and I haven't made a video about this project yet, just because I don't like to make videos about singular projects unless, of course, paid promotion. I gotta keep the lights on. If you guys didn't know, someone asked me in one of my recent videos if I do this for a full-time job. Yes, I do. I technically do. It's weird to say that just because with the size of my channel, I'm not really getting paid like it is yet, so it's almost embarrassing, but I don't know. I mean, we're pushing towards it, and in a year or more, I'm gonna look back on this video and laugh about the fact that I said it was embarrassing. However, the pay isn't really there, so the paid promotions are really what's helping keep the lights on in here and getting, little spinning disco balls to play in the background, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to get basketball cards if I'm not getting paid, so I'm just kidding, guys. But so keep an eye out for that video, guys. Keep an eye out for the coin price forecast gainers video. Going to be wrapping up the month of April here, so we'll be looking at some gainers of the month for April here in the next week or two. And most importantly, go follow me on Twitter at RealClaysCoins. You can stay up to date. It's right on the end screen right here. It'll be down there for my Twitter and my Instagram. Like I said, I am hosting giveaways and, giving some money away on CashApp, trying to give back to the community. I don't have much, but what I do, I want to be able to give back because the support, just the energy that I get from this community and you guys is amazing. And if I can give a few bucks here and a few bucks there back to you guys for supporting me, hey, that's why I'm here. Information, education, better understanding. That's awesome. But if I'm going to make a little something off this, I want you guys to too. Or at least have the chance. Everyone likes winning something. So go follow me on Twitter. At the very least, when you see that little purple indicator around my name with the little microphone, that means I'm in a Twitter space. You can hop in, maybe ask to speak. You can ask me some questions directly. Hopefully my microphone isn't sounding like a robot or artificial intelligence Clay's Coins. That's kind of been the theme lately when I'm in Twitter spaces. Is everyone just laughs because when I try to talk, I sound like Stephen Hawking for some reason, except with Ben Shapiro's speed and cadence. So it's a weird mixture and it doesn't really work, but I'm there listening to you guys. So anyways, thank you guys. Stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and go ahead and watch one of the videos on the end screen. You can keep this loop going. I have plenty of great content, so hit one of the videos at the end. You guys can watch some more. Thank you.